Seth. Yep, no, that song is very cute. It's actually Maya Fey's theme song. Whereas this is just general investigation. But hope y'all are doing okay. It's been a week. But yeah. Shouldn't be too bad. Shouldn't be too bad. But let's start this up. Press enter. And continue with Turnabout Goodbye. Let's see. Anything else around here we could look at? Feel winter's chill from the bare leaves trees today. Yeah. What is it about winter that turns people into poets? I don't know, but my toes are starting to feel numb. Yes, my poetry has that effect on some people. Aww. Sign says Gourd Lake Natural Park. Place full of families picnicking on the weekends. But no waterfall. Not many picnickers come here for spiritual training, Maya. Yep, these bird sounds are really potent in this game. Well, we can go to criminal affairs. Possibly. Let's head to the beach. December 25th, Gourd Lake, public beach. Wowzers! This is Gourd Lake? Yeah? I'm not sure it warrants a wowzers, though. Probably not. But hey, look at that snack stand. Samurai dogs. I want a samurai dog, please. I bet they're great. With a name like Samurai Dog, how could they not be? They're a little behind the times, though. The kids are all into the Pink Princess now. I mean, like, you know. No. Maya is very adorbs. So, hot dog stand is closed. Christmas fringe looks a little half-baked. Banner reads, Samurai Dogs. Somebody needs to redecorate. Huh. Someone left some poppers here. You know, pull the string. And it goes pop. Yeah, I know the ones. See them a lot around New Year's. Hey, Nick. It might be a clue. Let's take them. Come on, admit it. You just want to pop them, right? Was it that obvious? Poppers. Let's grab them. Luckily, they aren't the other kind of poppers. I suppose it couldn't hurt. Huh? Where'd they go? Into my pocket. Poppers put in pocket. Classic party noise maker. Pull a string, it goes bang. Not very clue-worthy. Trash can is empty. At least the place is well maintained. Huh. Almost didn't see the signpost. Left, boat docks. Right, exit. Lineup of plastic benches. I guess the idea is you buy a dog and eat it here. I doubt anyone would stay here and eat on a day like this. Except maybe Maya. She had a samurai dog. Wow, Gourd Lake is really big. Yeah. Say, Nick, why is it called Gourd Lake? Oh. I'm guessing it's the shape of a gourd. A long time ago, they used to go gourds around here. Oh. Whoa, no way! Oh, sure, it was because the lake looked like a gourd when viewed from above. Well, Maya and I had the same idea. You know, like an hourglass shape. Well, it's shaped like a gourd, actually, but that's just a coincidence. Uh-huh. Oh, okay. Okay, we've examined everything. We can go into the woods. December 25th, Gourd Lake Woods. I like it here, Nick. Look, someone's camping. They've got guts camping at the scene of a murder. Hey, Nick. They were camping here last night. They might know something about the murder. That's true. Good call, Maya. Let's go talk to them. Maybe. Hey, Nick. What, don't tell me you're hungry again? No. I was just wondering, why are camping pots and pans made of aluminium? They didn't talk about that in any of the law books. So there's no law saying they have to be made of aluminium, then. I'm not having this conversation. I'm guessing because it's relatively cheap, and it is very easy to manipulate. Now, fun fact, aluminum, or aluminium as I keep saying because I'm a pretentious twat, up until I want to say the 1940s, hey Bahamut, was super expensive because it was very difficult to purify for the longest time. And I think the way we purify, it takes a lot of energy to make because I believe the best way to purify it is through electrolysis. So it's not like iron that you just apply heat to. So, yeah. That said, camping gear, perfect use for it. Doesn't rust, lightweight, relatively sturdy. This is what you would want to use it for. This SUV has seen better days. It's dented all over. Is it? I can't believe anyone would drive their car down here. No! Sign says no camping. Funny place to pick to pitch your tent. Wait. Sign says no setting tents on fire. I don't think they have signs like that. Oh. Food and some magazines on the sheet. Takes a pretty tough skin to camp in this cold. Trees grow quite thick here. Further back, the trees fade in the shadow where the sunlight can't reach them. So in Japan, it was initially on the Game Boy Advance. It didn't get to the United States until the DS. So, we had the advantage of a touchscreen. Camera has a mic and some sort of attachment. Must take pictures when triggered by a noise. Wow, cool. Let's try it out. Having a second screen on this? Yeah. Hi, I'm Nick. Maybe I'm not saying it loud enough. Hey, I'm Nick! Huh. Nick! Will you stop that? Maybe it's broken? Don't kick it. Maybe it isn't set to respond to voices? Well, what then? These things? The party poppers? Well, it responded. Yeah! Hey, you! Get your hands off of that! Uh-oh. Eek! What in the Sam Hill? Look what you done now! There goes a whole roll of film! Ugh, film cameras. Huh? What? Huh? Sorry. Ask Ned, don't pay my bills. You know how much a roll of that film costs? Much more expensive these days. I'll pay you back. What were y'all thinking setting off party popper in a place like this? Well... What? Don't try to play stupid with me just because you think I'm some country bumpkin. Yeah, I know how y'all's Yanks think. I say those southern folks talk with that exaggerated drawl. Why, they must be dumb. Well, let me tell you, just because I might be dumb don't mean we all are. Nick, help. And who are you, her chaperone? Yeah, no, rather, we're sort of friends. Just figure out what y'all are gonna say, make it for bejesus's sake. God, I'd rather sit down on one of Papa's drawers than listen to you stutter all day. Oh boy. I guess we should pay her for the film. Watch it! Yes, ma'am. On second thought, I'll pay later. I'm really sorry. Hi. I'm an attorney. This is my badge. Huh? My badge is supposed to be all shiny, impressive. You a cop or something? I'm a lawyer. What? Y'all ain't gonna try and pull one of them lawsuits, on me over that film now. Cause I'll have y'all know I'm a fighter and I wrestled meaner looking things than you. No, that's not it at all. We're here investigating a murder that took place here on the lake. A murder. Sounds cool. Why didn't y'all say that in the first place? Go ahead. Ask me anything you like. Finally, some cooperation. You two, y'all can come out of hiding now. I won't bite. Hard. Come to think of it, where did Maya get to? Sorry. I was feeling a little overwhelmed. The culture gap and all. Never you mind, honey. I can talk Yank for you if it pleases you. Thanks. I think I'll be okay. Great then. I'm Lotta Hart, but y'all can call me Lotta. I'm here photographing meteor showers for a research project. Mighty pleased to meet you. Well, my badge actually worked. So, what happened last night? Oh yeah, when that murder anyway? I haven't seen much television lately. Happened late in the night on Christmas Eve. Yeah. Late on Christmas. That's so, Christmas Eve. Man on a boat was shot. You see anything? Well, let me see. A boat, you say? I reckon I might have seen one. Not sure though. Y'all gotta remember, I've been watching this here lake for a good 3 days now. Seen enough boats choke a mule. Kinda hard to remember which I seen when. I see. So, what do you do, Lotta? Huh? Me? Yeah, y'all don't really want to know that, do ya? Actually, I'm a research student at Country U, right in the heart of the Heartland. Wow, neat. Nick, she's a research student at university. Country U. So I hear. So when did you come up here? Yeah, let me see. Guess about 3 days ago. What are you photographing? Didn't I tell you all that already? Meteors. Yep, meteor showers. Falling stars. Uh-huh. So tell me about the camera. That's quite a camera you got there. Y'all better know it. It's German made. Genuine Solingen. Really? Isn't that where they make knives? So what's that device you have stuck to the camera? Huh? Device? Your camera went off all by itself when I fired my party popper. Oh, that mic triggers the shutter when it detects certain sounds. Program to pick up loud noises right now. Programmable camera. Neat. Lots of camera added to court record. Set to automatically take a picture when a loud sound is detected. Faces the lake. Anything else you want to tell us about this? Lotta? Yeah? So your camera triggers on loud explosion noises. Yep. Actually, the victim in the case for researching, he was shot with a pistol. Pistol. Right. Now, wouldn't a gunshot make a similar noise to our party popper? I guess it would. Oh, doing okay, Bahamut. Hanging in there. Hope you're doing alright. Your camera. Did it get a picture of the murder, didn't it? Hey! You're pretty bright. Huh? I see what you're saying. Tell you what, however you look see it in the film, it would have been a photo taken late last night. I checked him once. I don't remember if there's anything on him, though. But I got something. Could be witness to a genuine murder. Yeah! I'll go check that film. Y'all come back now, yeah? She went inside her SUV. Yeah, I guess she's got a dark room in her SUV. I guess we should come back later. Boat rental shop. Nick, what is this place? A boat rental shop. Closed for Christmas, it seems. Guess a murder taking place at one of the boats wouldn't be good for business either. Boats. Never been on a boat. Really? Well, how about we go on one when the trial's finished? Hey, good idea. You bet. Yep. Slanish Kitties? Small boat rental shop. Doesn't look like anyone is around. Probably closed because of Christmas. There are some boats floating at the dock. Was one of these boats used in the murder, I wonder? Nick? Huh? Changed my mind. I don't really want to go for a boat ride. Yeah. More forest off that way. I don't find anything helpful clues in there. That's very cool. Okay. Let's head to Criminal Affairs. December 25th. Police Department, Criminal Affairs. No, that sucks. I guess Detective Gumshoe is still in that meeting. Hey! Thanks for coming down, pal. Detective Gumshoe. We just finished the meeting, for better or for worse. I get the feeling we're in for some bad news. That must be one of the detectives. He's mumbling something to himself. Alright, hands against the wall, all you. Don't even think about escaping. I got eyes in the back of my head. He must be doing image training for arrests. Must be the chief of the detectives here. He's glued to his computer screen. What? Gord Lake? Gordy sighted. I don't believe it. Shouldn't you be reading something more important? Poster of a female police officer. Wait, no, that's the latest Babes in Uniform calendar. My bad. I'll be honest, last 10 days. These are the detectives' desks. There are computers and files on each one. Funny, they're a lot tidier than I expect. Guess detectives don't spend a lot of time at their desks. And you played this game. Hey, is that the police department's mascot? That's the Blue Badger. It was my idea. I made it. It's my mascot. I see. How nice. I'll get him a signed mascot in the Criminal Affairs Department if it's the last thing I do. Good luck. So, found a camera. Sorry, I'm drawing blank right now. I'm a lawyer. Sorry, I'm drawing blank right now. So, who's the Vic? You know anything about the victim yet? No, still can't ID him. Has Mr. Edgeworth said anything? Not a word. Well, that's smart of him. How'd the meeting go? I can't tell you, pal. You're a lawyer. True. You know, I don't know what to believe anymore. Sure, Mr. Edgeworth's human like you or me. Still, I get the feeling that if you'd done something wrong, he wouldn't go hiding it. Yeah, without a body, that shouldn't be murder immediately. You know, that is literally habeas corpus. That's just the kind of guy he is. Yeah, apparently not. Why can't anyone else see that? So I think Mr. Edgeworth did it? I mean, you can't have a murder without a body. But it would take some time before that went to a murder trial. Well, trial's starting tomorrow, as scheduled. I see. Hey, in the end, did you tell us about you did tell us about the meeting. Huh? Don't go telling anyone else, pal. Yes, sir. Maybe. And do me a favor. Stand by Mr. Edgeworth. He needs help, and you're the ones to help him. I'm sure he's got some reason he won't talk to us. Thanks, Detective Gumshoe. So, you trust Edgy, yeah? Detective Gumshoe, how come you trust Mr. Edgeworth so much? Yep. Well, I think that was obvious. We got a strong working relationship, us two. Edgeworth's the top, I'm guessing. We trust each other. That's how it works. Working relationship. That's exactly what you think, Maya. See, Mr. Edgeworth always gets his defendants declared guilty every time. Yeah, his methods might be a little extreme at times. You know, always getting a guilty verdict, that's not justice. And yeah, literally not true. But there's a reason. You trust our investigation, see? Trust us to get the right man. That's why I work extra hard, pal. You gotta earn that trust he places in us. I see. Mr. Edgeworth's the man you can trust. I don't feel so. Yep. And you got my word on that. So, yeah. There's our body. Wondering, did you ever get that autopsy report? Oh, that? Yeah, I made a copy for you. Time of death, sometime on 24th, 25th. 1 bullet shot to the heart. And you're to blame. You gave love a bad name. Thank you. Nick? Huh? Can you show me that photo of the victim? That face. Someone you know? I don't know. I just have this feeling that I met him somewhere a long time ago. Yeah! Anything else you can say about this? Well, I hope it helps you, pal. Thanks, Detective. Posture check, absolutely. And hydration, and stretching. Okay. Well, maybe we can talk to Edgeworth? Nope. What is it? Oh! Nothing. Just something has been bothering me. Could you show me that autopsy report once more? Hey! I remember now. This guy. He's a lawyer that was at that office Mia worked at. Oh. Met him once when I went there to hang out with Sis. That office. Wait. You mean Grossberg's office? Right, that guy. That was the last name I expected to come up. Maybe I should go talk to him, for old time's sake. Well, what should we do? Police have pretty much made up their minds Mr. Edgeworth did it. Yeah. And Mr. Edgeworth won't tell us anything. I guess we go look for clues down by the lake? He did. Right. Any ideas? Well, any for your thoughts? Thoughts. Yeah, why won't Mr. Edgeworth tell us anything? And why do you refuse to ask for help? What a jerk. Grossberg Law Offices. You didn't get your painting back. Aww. It's been a while since I was here last. Mr. Grossberg's out, as usual. Hey, Nick, look at the wall. Painting's still missing. Mia must have known about the deal with Mr. Grossberg and Red White. She kept track of all of White's extortion and blackmail rackets. Solid mahogany desk. Wood's been polished to a deep luster. Hey, Nick. I want a desk like that in our office, too. I don't know. I don't think I'm ready to sit at a desk like that just yet. Huh? I meant for me! You better start saving your allowance, then. Expensive-looking mahogany bookshelves filled with expensive-looking books. Huh. Funny. They don't look like they've ever been read. Well, then let's take them back to our office. You won't miss them. We don't need them. Then can we take that wooden bear? It's kind of cute. Take the bear. Why is the wall here a different color? Big painting was hanging there until recently. Huh. What happened to it? Well, he gave it to somebody. But he gave it to someone romantically interested. Love blooms eternal, Nick. Yeah. I agree with you. Table for clients. Elegant ebony case, and if I'm not mistaken, lighter made of solid gold. Even I can tell someone's got money to burn. We should put things in our client table, too. I'm not really into smoking. We could put out candy or gum. Classy. Expensive potted plant. No idea what kind of plant it is, but probably the most expensive one available. Think our Charlie is cuter. Right, he is a really cute plant. Let's see here. Well, maybe those photos were, done. Oh, December 25th, Gourd Lake Woods. Hey, y'all. Lotta! Wait up a second, we got bingo. automatic camera took 2 pictures last night. Hey! It's them. Take a look. Wait. See? He's shooting with that pistol. Looks like that, yeah. We can't really tell who it is that's shooting. Yeah, well, there's enough fog out there to strangle a bullfrog. But you know, seeing these photos remind me of something. What? That's how the murder happened. I'm a witness. Yep. Wow! Are you serious? Of course. How did you forget? Never mind. Y'all reckon I should tell the cops? I reckon so. Was that? Now don't y'all go try to mark my accent. I'm a sensitive lady. Hey, so I'm off to talk to the cops. Y'all can have this photo. Later. Wait, Lotta. Why? Can't y'all see I'm kind of busy? Tell us what you saw too, please. Nice try, honey, but I wasn't born yesterday. I'm a witness. That means I'm the side of justice. That means the cops. No. Police just have better propaganda. I'd sooner eat the south side of a northbound skunk than tell you. Lotta. Don't let it get to your skivvies in a bunch. Friends today, enemies tomorrow. It was the other way around. No matter, I'm gone. Hey, maybe they'll let me do some testifying. Huh? Darn. She left. Well, that's one more witness. What do we do now, Nick? Well, if she saw something, there's not much we can do about it. Question is, what exactly did she see? Guess we'll find out at the trial tomorrow. Like photo added to the court records. Yeah, apparently. Public beach. Looks like the police have given up their interviewing. Hey! Ah! Santa! Nick, I think Santa's mad at you. Long time no see, Nick. I'm sure Maya would eat those with gusto. Nick, you know Santa? Wow! Nick and Saint Nick. Hey, I see the connection. Don't be ridiculous. Dude, it's me. Larry? Yep. What are you doing here? Isn't it obvious? I'm working my day job. Sell samurai dogs. Want one? Gotta get money for dates, you know. My girl Fiance deserves the best. Fiance. Not another model, I hope. Oh, Fiance is a fine, fine woman, Nick. It was her idea to wear this costume. She was all, you go, girlfriend, you know? It is a great name. She bought this costume for me. That's great, Larry. Wow! Santa costume. That is awesome, Bahamut. Must be really nice. Whoa, cute. Nick, who is she? She's not my, what? No, she's not. I'm his partner, Maya Fey. I'm, the little sister. Yeah. Sister? Wow, Nick, must be tough. Working 9 to 5, having to take care of a little sister? No, I'm not Nick's little sister. I'm my older sister's little sister. Huh? Sounds great. Don't worry, Maya. He's not listening. I'm a lawyer, remember? Huh? Oh, that's your attorney's badge, isn't it? Dude, you really helped me out back in that trial. Sorry, I can't really pay you. Because you'll blow it all on Fiance. You can have all the dogs you want. Really? Larry? You let her out your dogs, you won't have any left for the other customers. Yep. Hey, no problem. That's what makes her happy, you know? How many times do I have to remind you it was me who got you off the hook? Hey, Larry, you know this guy? Who's this? I don't know. That's why I asked you. Who's this, Maya? Well... What's this? You know, my eyes have been getting pretty bad lately, Nick. Actually, the photo's blurry, Larry. It was taken last night. Person seems let one ear in one ear and out the other? Absolutely. Last night. What's that? Yeah, it's a camera. You take pictures with it. Huh? Larry, you mean you don't know what a camera is? Of course I know. Hey, you're looking at a bona fide junior high graduate. Talking about the weird contraption on the camera. It's okay, Larry. It's okay. Oh, that. Well, it's hard to explain. Just forget about it. Well, then go show me it then. Jeez. Right. So, what happened last night? Hey, Larry. There was a murder here last night. And since you work here, have you heard anything? Nick, you're wasting your time. Last night was Christmas Eve. He was with Fiancé, obviously. He wouldn't have been standing out here in the cold. Oof. Oh. Oh, Larry. Oh, Larry. I think what you just said caught him off guard, Maya. No, it's just Fiancé's not in town right now. Oh. Yeah, I'm guessing so, Seth. She's in Hawaii on a photo shoot. Okay. A model. I knew it. Well, anyway, there's a murder here on the lake. Trial's tomorrow. Huh. Neat. Defendant is Edgeworth. Miles Edgeworth. Nick? Why would Larry know Edgeworth? Whoa, Nick! You don't mean that Miles Edgeworth. Old Edgy? Yeah, he's a murder suspect. Whoa, murder? Huh? You know Mr. Edgeworth, Larry? Yeah, of course. Edgy was in the same class as us in grade school. What? So, tell me about the dogs. Huh? You mean the samurai dogs? Yeah. Why are they samurai dogs? I mean, they kind of look gourd-shaped. Oh, well, originally they were gourd dogs. You know, like guard dogs. Ouch. Samurai thing was Fiancé's idea. Oh, she's my woman, you know. She was all change the name and get, you go, girlfriend. She made that banner. Man, the kids can't get enough of these samurai dogs. Something about that just seems wrong. Yeah! I think Maya is remembering that, that bit from Always Sunny in Philadelphia where they talk about selling cream pies. Yeah. Oh, and guess what? We're getting a ton of customers here at the lake. Well, the big news. The big news. Yeah, Gordy. Gordy. Tell me about Gordy. What's Gordy? Huh? You mean you don't know? It's here in this very lake. A giant, mysterious monster. Gordy! Monster. Yeah. Check it out! This is an article from yesterday's newspaper. It's a photo. True. Wow, it's really real. Uh-huh. Nick, a monster! A real monster! Yeah. Yeah, I'm guessing Lotta is here for the cryptid. She just lied to us. Yeah. Probably just a log or something, right? Hey, there's a quote from the person who took the photo. What's this? I set the camera to automatic, and when we got into frame, heard a loud bang, like an explosion, followed by the sound of something slipping in the water. I wish you could have seen it. Why would there be a sound like an explosion? Larry? Can I borrow this article from you? Sure, no problem. That'll be $1 million. $1 million? Grow up, Larry. Already article added to the court record. So... Oh, take care, Bahamut. Tell us about Edgeworth. So Mr. Edgeworth was your classmate, Larry? Yeah, Nick, him and I used to hang out all the time. Wow, I never knew. Don't get me wrong, he's always been kind of a stick in the mud. Studying all the time, trying to be like father. Like his father. Yeah, Edgy's pop was a famous defense lawyer back in the day. Wow. Wait, you said defense lawyer. Yeah. Wait a second. Mr. Edgeworth's a prosecuting attorney. What? Edgy's got a proboscis on his knee? No, he's a prosecuting attorney. That's like the total opposite of a defense lawyer. Huh, go figure. So he used to talk about defending the weak who were unable to defend themselves. Man, he used to go on and on about a man's duty to society and all that. What a bore. Wonder what changed his mind, though. Do you know, Nick? Nick? Uh-oh. So, Edgeworth initially wanted to be a defense attorney. Wonder what changed. December 25th, Police Department, Criminal Affairs. Not a gumshoe in sight. They're looking for Detective Gumshoe. He's in the questioning room. Apparently an important witness turned up. He'll be in there a while. A lot of heart. Has to be. Uh-oh. December 25th, Grossberg Law Offices. Ahem! Ah, that old familiar clearing of the throat. Aha! You owe me a something, are you not? I was your understudy, yes. Phoenix Wright. Aha! You owe me a something too, are you not? Her little sister, yes. You've grown. You've come to look a lot like your sister, you know. Oh, she'll look a lot more like her sister soon. It takes me back. Ah, the days of my youth. Like the scent of fresh lemon, you see. Right. Mr. Grossberg, sir? Hmm? Oh, yes, I beg your pardon. Of course, you came here to discuss something. I think so. What is it, then? Something the matter? I'm an attorney. You've really grown in the past few years, my dear. How proud Mia would have been if she could see you now. She said she was more worried about me than anything. Just go on and take the compliment, will ya? Know anything about cameras? So this camera on the lake takes a photo whenever it hears an explosion sound. That's what she said. It just happened to be set up on the beach, pointing out at the lake. Yes, she said it photographed shooting stars. Shooting stars, explosions. What's the connection? None. I'd be suspicious of this witness of yours. Strange. Feel though I've seen this man somewhere before. Ah! Did you remember? He was a lawyer here in my office. That's Hammond. Robert Hammond. Uh-oh. Mr. Hammond. And you say this is the man Miles Edgeworth shot? Okay, we got a name. So this is the moment the crime took place, eh? Yep. Can't really say for sure that's Edgeworth. Not sure whether that's a good thing or a bad thing. Not sure at all. And here's an article. My apologies. I'm not sure I can help you with that. Right. Okay. So, what happened? There was a murder last night. A murder? You haven't heard? I just got up, you see. Really? Hell, Miles Edgeworth shot someone with a pistol. Edgeworth? What? Who did he shoot? Well, the identity of the victim is still unknown, but apparently you called him Robert Hammond. This is terrible. Terrible news indeed. Guess he hadn't heard anything. So, what happened to the painting? Mr. Grossberg, whatever happened to that painting? Oh, yes. I don't think it shall ever be coming back home to this office. Can't exactly claim it as stolen. I suppose it's just my just desserts. Old, bitter desserts. Huh. So, tell me about Robert Hammond. Who's this Hammond guy, anyway? Mr. Hammond. He was a defense attorney in that case. That case. Having a lawyer to ID the body makes the police department look worse? Yeah. Yes, the DL6 incident. Oh. DL6? Why does that sound so familiar? Because the last time we were in this office, that also came into effect with Mia and Maya's mama. Perhaps you remember? I'm sure someone mentioned it during the trial for Mia's murder. That was the incident where the police were so at loss that he was a spirit medium. Maybe. Wait, you don't mean... Was that medium my mother? Yes, my dear. The spirit medium Misty Fay, your mother, contacted the spirit of the victim. But the case was a loss. No conviction was made. Huh. Tell us more. The 06 incident, yes. Happened 15 years ago. Very strange case indeed. Never caught the criminal, right? Correct. Misty Fay used her powers to talk to the spirit of the lake victim. The testimony led to charges being laid against one man. But Mr. Hammond won the case, and the suspect was declared innocent. And the police blamed my mother, calling her a fraud. You were the one who helped her out then, right, Mr. Grossberg? Yes, quite. Yep. Thank you. No, please. Don't mention it. DL6. Never thought I'd hear that name again. Wait. What does that case have anything to do with Mr. Edgeworth? It has everything to do with Mr. Edgeworth, my dear. The victim in DL6 is none other than his father, Gregory Edgeworth. Ba ba ba. What? His father. You want to know more? You should ask him yourself. Show him this. I'm sure he'll talk to you. Wait. There's a photograph of my mother. Misty phase photo added to the court records. Well. Seems everything is coming in on itself. Anything else to say about this? Misty Faye, mother of Maya and Maya Faye. Show this photograph to Miles Edgeworth. He'll have something to say to you then. Alright. December 25th. Detention Center Visitors Room. What's this? I was hoping you got my message the first time. Edgeworth. What about your defense? It's no concern of yours. Guess he hasn't found anyone yet. So, what happened? Can I ask you about the murder? Right? I'll ask you again. Just leave me alone. Please try to understand. I'm not doing this to prove I'm tough, because I look down on you. Faded photograph? Maybe. I just don't want you anywhere near this case. Understand? Right. Why'd you go to Gourd Lake? I have no intention of telling you. Or apparently would you tell Detective Gumshoe? Detective Gumshoe was really worried about you. Is this you? Would have thought there would be a photo. Edgeworth, did you shoot him? What do you think, Wright? I don't think you're the kind to point a gun at anyone, no. So you didn't shoot him? No, I didn't. It wasn't me. Alright. So, take a look at this. Edgeworth? It's only been a matter of hours since you last visited, yet you made incredible progress in your investigation. I'll admit it, I'm impressed, Wright. You're always single-minded in your work, though. Once you start on something, you always see it through, don't you? About the DL6 incident. Right, DL6. I didn't want you to find out about it. That is why I refused your offer to defend me. Sorry if it sounded like I thought you weren't up to the job. I just wanted to keep you away from DL6. So, do you still think it would have been better for me to stay away? I don't know. But I see no point in hiding anything from you now. Oh, my. Very well. Ask whatever you like, and I will answer to the best of my abilities. Right. So... your attorney's badge. I can't say I really want to see one of those right now. Anything about cameras? What's that? I'm not in the mood for idle banter, Wright. Well, here's the autopsy. I'm sorry, I can't think of anything I want to say about that. Is this you? Who would have thought there'd be a photo? Edgeworth, did you shoot him? What do you think, Wright? I don't think you're... Anything about Gordy? So, tell me about the incident. DL6 incident was when my father died. Right before my eyes. He was shot and killed, and I saw it all. My memories from that time are foggy. Suppose self-defense mechanism. Wow. Any case, a suspect was arrested, a man. Pretty clear he was the only one who could have killed my father. The spirit medium they used to talk to my late father said the same thing. It was an attorney by the name of Robert Hammond that cleared the suspect's name. And Hammond is the victim in Gourd Lake. And Hammond is the victim in the Gourd Lake murder. Correct. That spirit medium, how was my mom? What? You mean you're... It's strange. Thought that terrible incident was about to end, and now this. About to end. The DL6 incident happened 15 years ago. 15 years ago, on December 28th. Hydrate, stretch, thank you. I'm stretching. December 28th. Statute of limitation on the case runs out in 3 days. What? Nick, what does that mean? When the case statute of limitations runs out, legally the case never happened. Well, not quite. 3 days from now, DL6 will be closed. Forever. What happened to the suspect? The one who got off innocent? I don't know. He disappeared from public view. Nobody knows where to. If he's still alive, he'd be about 50 years old now. Guess I can understand why he'd go into hiding. It'd be hard to live a normal life after being a murder suspect in such a big case. So your father was a defense attorney. So your father was a lawyer. He was. Gregory Edgeworth. He was quite famous at the time, apparently. So you were sort of trying to follow in his footsteps. I'd rather not talk about it. Right? Pains me to ask you this now. I know! You want us to defend you. Yes, will you? Of course we won't. Sorry, Edgy, no way. Right? Nick! Hey, don't look so serious, guys. I was kidding! Just a little joke. There was nothing little or joke-like about it. I thought it was funny. Nick, do it over. Yes, Your Honor. How could I refuse you, Edgeworth? Thank you, Wright. Yeah, of course we will. Ah, who could have guessed this day would come? Not me. It's my chance to finally pay you back. Pay him back? Pay me back? For what? I don't remember ever doing anything for you. Never mind. I guess you didn't really know. Huh? A letter of request. Please give it to Detective Gumshoe. Edgeworth's request put in pocket. Well, I guess we should. What's that? Earthquake? Nick! It's a big one. Ah! It's coming down. Whew! That was scary. Huh? Where's Edgeworth? There. He's on the floor in a ball, shivering. I mean, putting yourself on the floor underneath the table would be the best thing to do during an earthquake. I guess he doesn't do so well with earthquakes. Heard of running, but curling up in a ball. Well, I guess we're done. Mr. Edgeworth doesn't seem like he's going to stand up anytime soon. Let's go, Nick. Right. You have to give Edgeworth letter of request to Detective Gumshoe. Number 25th, Police Department. Criminal Affairs. What's going on here? Eek. What's wrong, Detective? This wild lady comes in just a while ago. Says she came to talk with you all after hearing what Mr. Wright had to say. What is it all about, pal? Lot of heart. Why are you going around finding more witnesses? Want to give Mr. Edgeworth the death sentence, pal? No, not at all. Just, I mean, she did see something. There's nothing I can do about that. Can't go around covering up evidence. I do all the time. You trying to say something about the way I do my job? I mean... Well, he's upset about more witnesses because, you know, the witnesses are to a crime that the prosecution has done. So, yeah. No, sir. So, what was her testimony? So, what did Miss Hardab say? Said she saw Mr. Edgeworth fire the pistol. What? She even had a photograph to prove it. Right, I saw it too. You really can't tell from the photo who it is shooting. And that's why she says she's going to enlarge the photo. Ah, blow up. I've never actually seen that movie. I'm just familiar with it through pop culture, really. Said it'll drop the quality it might, but should let us see who's who. She can do that? Okay, so there's going to be an enlarged photograph that shows Edgeworth in the act. I mean, considering that she's using film, it's a bit easier to do than with digital. Great. Just great. In any case, she's going to be the one testifying tomorrow. Huh? What happened to the other witness? Well, apparently there was a cancellation. True. Yeah, once you start getting brain involved, yeah. Cancellation. So, tomorrow's trial. Afraid tomorrow's gonna be life or death for poor Mr. Edgeworth. We got a witness that said she saw the very moment of the murder. We got a photo taken when the shot rang out. I'd say it sounds like a pretty unwinnable case. But wait, what did Mia used to say? He's innocent, there's gotta be something I've overlooked. So, tell me more about Edgeworth. Sounds like Mr. Edgeworth's gonna ask state to assign a public defender. Just ask file the paperwork. We still got time, pal. Go talk to him again for me, please. You have to convince him. You have to make him let him defend him, please. I know you're the only one who can do it, pal. You're the only who can save Mr. Edgeworth. Right. About that. Know anything about this? Hey, pal. Only one thing I want to see from you. That's a letter of request from Mr. Edgeworth for you to be his defense attorney. Right. Well, look what I got. Hey, you did it, pal. Glad I waited till the last minute to file those papers. I'll rip them up and start new ones for you. All right. Thanks, detective. Well, see you in court tomorrow, then. Good luck, pal. Hey! You guys feel that earthquake a little while back? Yeah? I was worried. Worried? We're fine. I've lived here my whole life. I'm pretty used to them by now. Oh, I wasn't worried about you two. Worried about Mr. Edgeworth. Oh, right. He did seem to overreact a little now that you mention it. Yeah. Yeah, well, I'm not surprised. It was a pretty big quake. I'm gonna go check in on him. Aww. You two go eat and get rest for tomorrow's trial. Later. I wonder what it is with Mr. Edgeworth with an earthquake. I wonder. Never that scared of them when he was in school. And again, I only really got to know him in 4th grade. Transferred to another school after that. Yeah, it's probably the DL6 incident. I wonder what happened to Edgeworth. To be continued. December 26th, 9:44 a.m. District Court, Defense Lobby number 2. Karma. That's right, Manfred von Karma. He's the best prosecutor there is. Oh boy, Manfred, man. He hasn't lost a case in his 40-year career. He is a god of prosecution, Wright. A god! Not a single case. He'll do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything. Sounds like someone else I know, Edgeworth. You don't understand. I mean, he'll really do anything. Manfred von Karma is a man to be feared. That's quite a claim coming from someone who forges evidence. Maybe you taught me what it is to really, what it really means to prosecute. Oh, like prosecuting minorities? Hey! What? Just picture a prosecutor as vicious as me, multiplied by a factor of 10. So he was your teacher then, Mr. Edgeworth. There we go. Something like that. Now he's trying to find you guilty. What a creep. Yeah, apparently I did. Oh, wait. Maybe he's planning on losing on purpose to help you out. Not a chance. He hasn't lost once in 40 years. 40 years! He is as ruthless as me times 20. That's pretty ruthless. Like I said, he's a god among prosecutors. I guess that's something like Mia was to me. Speaking of Mia. Maya? Uh-huh. You could really be using Mia's help right now, don't you think? Oh. I can't. Sorry, I tried. I really tried, but I couldn't reach. Couldn't reach? I think it's because I haven't been training. My powers are weak again. Oh man, what bad timing. I'm really sorry. I'll try my best. I hope so. What are you whispering about? Nothing. Well, it's time. Let's head in. December 26th, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 3. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth. Defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. von Karma, is the prosecution ready? Fool. You seriously think that I would stand here and, were I not completely prepared? Right, my apologies. Even got the judge scared. Yeah. Very well, your opening statement, please. Decisive evidence? A decisive witness? What else could possibly be required? Nothing, of course. That should be fine. Wow. Yeah, that is definitely contempt of court. Prosecution may call his first witness. What's with this guy? Is he a royalty or something? How am I supposed to fight against this? I call the detective in charge of this case. Detective Dick Gumshoe. Okay, Gumshoe's first. Let's see how this goes. Describe the incident, now! Yes, sir. Detective Gumshoe looks nervous. Please take a look at this map. Murder happened late Christmas Eve, around midnight. There was one boat in the very middle of the lake. There were 2 men on the boat. Now, there happened to be a woman camping here on the edge of the lake. Yep. At 12:10, she heard 2 pistol shots. And the boat started to move. Went towards the boat rental shop. Overhead map added to the court record. Yep. Testify to the court about the arrest. Now. Wait, Mr. One Karma. Yes. Actually, I'm the one that's supposed to be handling these proceedings. Wrong. There is only one thing for you to do here. You will slam down your gavel and say the word guilty. That is your role. Yeah, no, that's not how things work. Yes, of course, you're quite right. No, he's not! The arrest of Edgeworth. Yep. Man called in the station about 30 minutes after midnight. Headed to the scene of the crime as fast as we could. That's where we found Mr. Edgeworth. Now, I didn't suspect him of anything at all. But the next morning, the body was found in the lake. So we had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth. I see. Very well. Begin your cross-examination, attorney. Now. Man called the station about 30 minutes after midnight. Received a call from a man. Yep. But you said there was a woman camping there. He was the one who heard the 2 gunshots, right? Yep. That woman and the man who called the reporter 2 different people, obviously. Different people. There were 2 witnesses. Their testimonies were quite similar, however. Today I've summoned the woman who was camping. The woman who was camping. A lot of heart. Oh yes, no, he's got a very deep objection. What happened next, detective? We headed to the scene of the crime as fast as we could. How long was it between receiving the report and your arrival at the lake? Well, I'd say it was about 3 minutes. That's pretty fast. Our motto for the month is get there quick. Detective, you will refrain from casually revealing department secrets. Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. Look forward to your next year's salary review. So much to look forward to these days. This is no time for detective daydreaming. Continue. Yes, sir. Yeah, very. That's where you found Mr. Edgeworth. What was Mr. Edgeworth like when you saw him then? Well, from what I saw, he looked pretty relaxed. Not like a murderer at all, really. Detective, the report requires the facts, not your opinion. Yes, but he's a professional, and as a professional, his opinion can be added to the court record. How many years have you been on the force? Facts only, detective. Hard, cold, objective facts. Yes, sir. Man, he's got a share of objections. Now, I didn't suspect him of anything at all. Yep. How do you think he was suspicious? God, I hate my nose. You should know, and this is very much legal hell. We have a deep, trusting relationship with the prosecutor. Detective, the court isn't interested in your musings. Deep, trusting, poppycock. I've never heard so many flippant comments from an active detective on the force. Detective Gumshoe doesn't look so good. Continue, now. But the next morning, a body was found in the lake. Did you find any clues on the body? A single bullet was recovered from the body. It was shot through the heart, fatally. Judge, here's the bullet. It didn't strike bone, so its shape is well preserved. Well, if it didn't strike bone, it probably would go out the other side. More than likely, well, it would hit a bone. It'd probably hit the clavicle on the back. Yeah. This is about as bad as when the FBI tried to show the bullet at the JFK assassination. I think what they were trying to do was show a .30 caliber bullet to say this is what we suspect did the deed, but they said this was the bullet, and it was a bullet that had no markings, which yeah, bullets, yeah, no. Anyway, very well. The court accepts this bullet into evidence. This is a bullet added to the court record. Fired from a .22 caliber pistol. Okay. So 22 caliber, that might not have an exit wound. That said, even a shot to the heart with a .22, it would be fatal. I'm not sure instantaneously, though. So then we had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth.
Hold it!
Why is that? Well, we found the murder weapon in the boat. Murder weapon. A pistol. Detective Gumshoe. That is a vital piece of information. Please revise your testimony. Yeah, right. Sorry, Your Honor. The murder weapon we found in the boat was decisive evidence.
Hold it!
What about the pistol made it decisive evidence? Tisk, tisk, tisk. He has the same evil laugh as Edgeworth. There were fingerprints on the pistol found in the boat. They were clear prints from Mr. Edgeworth's right hand. What? Order, order. So Mr. Edgeworth's fingerprints were found on the murder weapon. Yes, Your Honor. Judge, this is the weapon in question. Accepted in evidence. Pistol added to the court record. Murder weapon, .22 caliber. Fired 3 times. Bears prints from Edgeworth's right hand. Members of the court, we now have the pistol used in the murder and the bullet found in the body. Detective. Yes, sir. Was the bullet found in the body fired from this pistol? Yes. The ballistic markings on the bullet match the pistol. Hey, Nick. What does he mean, ballistic markings? Shocking. To imagine someone here does not know something as basic as ballistic markings. Nick, he's glaring at me. Tisk, very well, I'll explain. Actually, Judge, you do it. Me? Ballistic markings are like the fingerprints of a gun. The barrel leaves distinctive marks on each bullet it fires. Yep. And yes, Manfred has a very Joker-like look to him. You can examine these ballistic fingerprints to see which gun fired the shot. It's quite accurate. Indeed. This leads to one inevitable conclusion. The bullet found in the victim's heart was, without a doubt, fired from this pistol. This pistol, which, as you may recall, was covered in the defendant's own fingerprints. Order! Order! This is bad. This makes it look like Edgeworth did it. Well, Judge? I'd say it's almost decisive, yes. Honestly, I could declare a verdict at this point. However, you wish to hear the witness speak, no doubt. Very well. I'm somewhat fatigued, so I'll take a brief break. We'll call on my witness after the recess, which will last 10 minutes. Judge! Yes? What are you doing? 10-minute recess, now. But wait, Just bang your flimsy gavel and get on with it, man. Goodbye. Yes. This court will take a 10-minute recess. Who's running this court anyway? December 26, 11:09. District Court, Defendant's Lobby number 2. Edgeworth, what's going on here? Fingerprints were on the murder weapon. And that foggy photo makes one thing clear. Only one who could have shot that man was the person in the photo. True. Is that you on the boat? Yes, it was me. What? But you must believe me. I didn't shoot him. Then who did? I don't know. You don't know? Weren't you right there? I heard a gunshot from very close by. And the other man fell from the boat. Can't say why, but I thought at the time he had shot himself. You mean it was a suicide? That's the only explanation I can come up with. Huh. How am I going to convince anyone of that? Say, Maya. Huh? What? Any progress with Mia? Oh. Sorry. It's no good. I know. No good for anything, am I, Nick? I can't call my sister. Might as well not be here, right? No. I need you here. No, of course not. I need you here. You see, you're always trying to help out. Even if you don't actually help, it's thought that counts, right? It's okay, Nick. You don't have to make me feel better. I don't know anything about trials or defense. What's more, I'm a spirit medium and can't even contact spirits. Oh, everyone has their off days. I mean, I've just been getting lucky lately. You don't know when my luck's gonna run out. Really? Whoa, right. Don't jinx this case any more than it already has. It's bad for my heart. Oh? Oh, sorry. Whoops. Court is back in session. Mr. Von Comma, call your witness. Yes. Will Miss Lotta Hart take the stand? Lotta Hart, you are a research student at a university. That I am. Good. Begin by telling us what you saw that night of the incident. And don't add anything trivial or subjective. Understand? Y'all need to learn some manners. Understand. Yeah, I understand. Yep. Very well, your testimony, please. Witness's testimony. It was Chris and Steve just after midnight, I reckon. Hydrate, absolutely. And more stretch. Don't we have a conflict of interest in the courtroom? Feels like it, yeah. I was in my car. Heard this bang come up from the lake. When I looked out the window, I saw two gents in a boat. There was another bang. There wasn't nary a thing on the lake but that boat. Enough. Huh? Judge. You happen to take a photo of the incident. This is that photo. Accepted as evidence. Well, this is a surprise. Looks like the very moment of the murder. Order! I will remove people from this courtroom if I do not have order immediately. As the witness testified, she looked at the lake when she heard the shot. There were no other boats on the lake. But the man in the boat with the victim must have been the one who shot him. Yes, it was the defendant, Miles Edgeworth. Order! 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 I will have order! Well, Judge? The evidence is decisive. I have very little doubt about this case. Lada does have a very wide stance. Very well, this court finds the defendant.
Objection!
Wait, Your Honor! I haven't cross-examined the witness yet. A cross-examination? We have photographic proof. What question could there possibly be? This photo is worth 1,000 words, and they all read guilty. You lose. Or you claim to have found a contradiction in her testimony. Very well, if you have to, you may cross-examine the witness. Was a public defense court doing open unboxing day? Yeah, it's a good question. You will only flounder and ask meaningless questions. You will fail to find anything. And then I will have you held in contempt of court. Me? Nick, contempt? Contempt of court, you know. I guess I understand. Well, what are you gonna do? You really think there was a contradiction with the facts in her testimony? Yeah, I think there was. I think I noticed one little thing. Wow, I'm impressed, Nick. I didn't notice anything. Right, let's take him on. Yeah, got a bad feeling. I understand. I will cross-examine the witness. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Very well. Pray for your sake, this isn't a waste of time. Witness's account. It's Christmas Eve, just after midnight, I reckon. Just after midnight, you say. In other words, it was no longer Christmas Eve, but Christmas Day! Huh? Yeah, well, yes. I know you want to find contradictions, but really... Hope your next contradiction is a little more relevant to the trial. Witness, continue your testimony. How's in my car? Why were you camping there anyway? I'm a research student at my university. I was taking pictures used in my research. What research? This all sounds suspicious. I'm gonna press. Miss Hart, could you be more specific about your research? What does the witness' motive in the camping lake have to do with this case? The answer is nothing! I object to this line of questioning. Objection sustained. You can't tell that. Wait now, I'm the one who says that. Well then, say it already. Objection sustained? Thanks for nothing, Your Honor. Heard this bang come up from the lake. So you weren't looking at the lake at the time? Nope. Looked after I heard that noise. Said that already. Asked you to find the contradictions, not leisurely chat with the witness. When I looked out of the window, I saw two gents in a boat. Could you clearly see the two men? Just look at the picture. Clear enough for you? Uh-oh. No. Wait a second. I wasn't asking you about the photo. I was asking if you saw the two men. Yeah, well, of course. Witnesses testified that she saw them. There's also a photo. Best look elsewhere for your precious contradictions. Jumped in quick. It's hiding something. Now there's another bang. Oh. Were you watching the very moment the shot rang out? Well, yeah, sure. You're asking meaningless questions. Meaningless! Contradictions, Mr. Wright, not meaningless babble. On karma, I think I hate you. She's trying to keep me from talking to the witness. What end? There wasn't anything on lake with that boat. There wasn't any contradictions in there. Sorry, Nick. Only my sister was here. I was really taking this hard. Are you sure about that? Yeah, sure as a country gal can be. That sounds pretty sure. How come you're so sure? Well, heck, I scanned the whole lake. Scanned the whole lake? Almost sounds like she was more interested in the lake than the boat. Miss Hart, you... Mr. Wright, witnesses answered the question in full. No need for further questions. Objection sustained. That's what I'm... Sustained! Yes, of course. Yeah, great. Enough! I think we've heard all we need to hear, Mr. Wright. Seems you're unable to find a contradiction in testimony worth noting. But, Your Honor! You keep your promise. Mr. Wright, I'm afraid I will have to penalize any further outbursts by holding you in contempt of court. If that happens, you'll have to leave the courtroom immediately. Understood? Uh-huh. Nick, Lotta's testimony is fishy, Nick. Real fishy. I know what you mean. But I can't say anything. What can I do? I believe we've covered the evidence sufficiently to make a decision. Pass your judgment. Very well. Mr. Miles Edgeworth, please take the stand. Hold it! Who was that? It was me! Maya, is something wrong? Do you need to use the facilities? Yeah, they don't introduce a journey until I think the 4th game? No, I do not. Lotta Hart, your testimony stinks. It's unclear whether you actually were looking at the lake. It's highly doubtful that you actually saw Mr. Edgeworth. Tell us the truth. This is a matter of life or death. Lotta, did you really clearly see Mr. Edgeworth that night? Did you see him fire that pistol? You will stand down. Court does not acknowledge the defense outburst. Answer me, Lotta. What's the big idea? Treat me like some kind of criminal? I saw him, I swear. I saw Edgeworth. No. Judge? Declare the defense in contempt of court. Yes, of course. Sorry, but you were warned. Guard, escort Mr. Wright out of the courtroom. He is in contempt of court and must leave. No. No! Wait! I was the one who made the outburst, Your Honor. Nick is innocent. Ha! What's the difference? All that remains is for the guilty verdict to be declared. Isn't that right, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Oh. Wrong. Wrong. What? Did you hear what Miss Hart just said? She said she clearly saw Mr. Edgeworth. That was not in the testimony. That changes her testimony, and I have a right to cross-examine her again. Order! 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 You're in contempt of court. It's too late for wild claims. Judge, sustain my objection. I'm sorry, Mr. Von Karma, but I cannot. What? Miss Lotta Hart has made a new testimony. The defense does have a right to cross-examine her again. But he's in contempt of court! No, I am. If you're going to arrest someone, arrest me. Very well. Maya Fey, you will leave the courtroom immediately. Nick, I did what I could. You have to do the rest. Good luck. Maya. Yep. I care not for this melodrama. Listen well, Mr. Wright. I do not tolerate badgering of my witness. I'm running out of time. Better find a contradiction here or else. Mr. Wright, begin your cross-examination. Last statement. I saw clear as day. The man on the boat was Mr. Edgeworth. So that's all we get. So what we're gonna do is show that you can't really see anybody.
Objection!
Got you. Got you, Miss Hart, finally. What? You got what? Look at this photograph. Every time it makes me laugh. Photo I took? The very same. There's something I want you to see in this photo. It's quite clearly visible. The fog, Miss Hart. This picture was taken with professional, high-quality film, correct? Even it could not capture the face of the men on the boat. Yeah, that sounds very useful there too, Paul. Yeah, you claim you saw Mr. Edgeworth. How? What? Wow. Mr. Wright has a point. That's why I told her not to say that in her testimony, please. Yet now she has said it, Mr. Von Karma. How could you possibly see Mr. Edgeworth? Explain yourself. Miss Hart. Why? Did you see the defendant that night? Of course. Said I couldn't. I meant I could. Really? And please testify the circumstances of your sighting. I did it. Finally found a hole in Von Karma's carefully vague testimony. How Edgeworth was seen. You're right. It was a cold night and the fog was thick as grits. So once I was finished setting up my camera, I got back in the car. Still, I brought my binoculars with me. When I heard that noise out in the lake, I looked with my binoculars. See, no problem. Use binoculars. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination, Mr. Wright. This one better be good. How Edgeworth was seen. You're right. It was a cold night and the mist was thick as grits. So, how long does it take you to make grits? Okay, so, this isn't Mike Huddleston, Vinny. So, how did you see Edgeworth? Now, just hold your horses for a second. You hasty Yankee types will never find a gal where I'm from. The defense attorney have trouble with that as it is. Ow! Nobody loves me. So once I was finished setting up my camera, I got back in the car.
Hold it!
Your camera. Yeah, I got an automatic. The issue we are concerned with is Miss Hart seeing Mr. Edgeworth. Camera has nothing to do with this at all. Objections sustained. Not letting her answer any of my questions. Still, I brought my binoculars with me.
Hold it!
Binoculars. Yeah, binoculars. Yesterday you mentioned that you were out looking for shooting stars, correct? Well, yeah. Wouldn't you need a telescope, not binoculars for that? I've got doubts about your camera, too. Does that really take pictures of meteor showers? Cameras are relevant to this case. You can't say that for certain. Mr. Wright, is the camera really relevant to this case? I believe it is. You may continue with this line of questioning. But know this. If you find nothing with this, there will be consequences. Well, Mr. Wright, you wish to press further about the camera? Yeah, we're gonna press. Just make it or break it time. Camera of utmost importance, Your Honor. It is perhaps the key to this entire case. Therefore, I'll continue my line of questioning. Wow, maybe I went a little overboard there. Very well. Mr. Hart, you will testify to the courts about the camera. Yeah, I hear ya. Camera set up to take pictures of a meteor shower.
Hold it!
Miss Hart, what made you choose that lake to photograph meteors? You know, the fog gets thick on that lake. It's not very suited for stargazing. Yeah, well, you see, guess I wasn't thinking too straight, huh? Mr. Wright. Yeah. Will not have you badgering my witness because of her challenged intellect. Now, wait a minute. Continue your testimony. You were saying how as you saw Edgeworth. No unnecessary comments, please. When I heard noise out in the lake, looked with my binoculars. Really? Let's show that the camera was facing the lake, not the sky.
Objection!
You were photographing shooting stars. That's a lie. Says who? I saw the camera you set up yesterday. It's pointed directly at the lake. You have to point a camera upwards to take photos of the stars, Miss Hart. Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? The witness is not a lake to photograph shooting stars, Your Honor. Well then, what exactly was you photographing? You've got evidence. Your Honor, take a look at this. That was Mrs. Hart trying to photograph at the lake. I think she was looking for Gordy. Miss Hart, this is what you were trying to photograph. What's this? Newspaper article? Gordy? Oh, the sighting at the Gord Lake. Well, Miss Hart? I never heard of no lake monster. You got proof or something? Let's see you prove that I was down the lake trying to photograph this Gordy. I got proof. I have it. Proof. Intriguing. Very well, let's see it. No joking around this time, please. What proof the witness is trying to photograph Gordy, the lake monster? Set to automatically take a picture when a loud noise is detected.
Take that!
The proof, Miss Hart, is your own camera. Huh? Your camera was set to take photos in response to loud noises, correct? Thus, this photograph here was taken when a gun fired on the lake. And here, this article about Gordy. According to this article, Gordy made a loud noise when it emerged. Well, you were trying to photograph Gordy, weren't you? That's why you had to set up your camera to respond to loud noises. Order! Order! I see. I too thought it was a little strange. Yeah, sure. Well, Miss Hart, you were camping there to try and take a photo of Gordy, weren't you? Yeah. Not bad. Y'all lawyers that smart? So smart, boy. I was down there trying to photograph Gordy. You got me. So what? Huh? That don't change what I saw, does it? Exactly. What you just used several precious minutes of our time to prove is nothing more than the witness is an idiot who thinks monsters exist. Yeah. Hey! Then she succinctly said, so what? It changes nothing. Not true. We're hiding the whole thing about Gordy for some reason, I know it. What could it be? Whatever it is, I'm getting to the bottom of this. This hard. Why'd you hide the fact that you were searching for Gordy from the court? Please revise your testimony. Right, fine, I'll testify. Won't change nothing, though. Something will change, it has to. I'm gonna spot it. Lotta's new testimony. Actually, I'm not a research student at a university. I'm an investigative photographer. Imagine what a scoop it'd be if I got a picture of that monster. That's why I was camping out by the lake. That's all I was hiding. When I heard the bang, I looked straight out at the lake. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched that boat the whole time. And I saw a flash near the one at the men's hand, and I heard another gunshot. I was looking right at the boat the whole time. Crossed my heart, hope to fry. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Objection!
The witness's testimony is unchanged from before. Whether she is a research student or a photographer has no bearing on this case. There is no need to waste more of our time with another pointless cross-examination.
Objection!
I claim the defense right to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. Karma's up to something, I know it. She doesn't want me to cross-examine her because why? Is there a contradiction? Very well, you may begin the cross-examination. You seem sure of yourself. You must have something in mind. Huh, that would be a first. Very funny. You understand this is your last chance at the cross-examination, Mr. Wright. There is no problem with the testimony this time. We will let the witness leave. I will announce my verdict at that time, Mr. Wright. Understood? Yes, Your Honor. Actually, I'm not a research student at university.
Hold it!
And what manner of person are you? I'm not sure I'm a high-faultin enough to be called a manner of anything. I'm an investigative photographer.
Hold it!
An investigative photographer. Yep. You get your photos, sell to the press, that kind of business. Hey, I was taking pictures of my sister's graduation last year. And guess what? What? There was a UFO hanging in the sky. UFO? You know, an unidentified flying object? A UFO. That's when I had sort of revelation. Knew I should become an investigative photographer. I see. Kind of a shaky basis for a career. Imagine what a scoop would be if we got a picture of that monster.
Hold it!
Is Gordy really all that newsworthy? Heck yeah! Even had him up on the TV. I'm not sure I appearing on local news Rumors of the Month segment qualifies. Last month's segment was Bigfoot sighted on Acorn Hill, I believe. Hey, they also had a picture of him in the newspaper. For real! Mr. Wright, this is one fight I don't believe you can win. Let's keep on moving, shall we? Yes, Your Honor. That's why I was camping out by the lake.
Hold it!
That's why you put the automatic sensor on your camera. Yep, borrowed it from a university professor. Analyzes every sound it picks up. When it gets a bang, it snaps a shot. Yep. So how many pictures have you taken so far? The only time the camera trigger was on that night. That's all I was hiding. Really? Now I think it's time you told us why you felt you had to hide your true purpose at the lake. Hey, word got out what was up to lately swarming with competitors. Competitors? Yeah, second-rate shutterbugs trying to steal my scoop. Is that the only reason you were hiding the truth? Well, actually. Mr. Wright, I'll not have you asking questions with no relevance to this case. Whatever you say, Von Karma. No, you told her to keep quiet. When I heard the bang, it looked straight out at the lake.
Hold it!
Exactly what sort of sound was it? Well, I never heard one before, for sure, but sounded like a gunshot. It's a lot sharper sound than I would have expected. Yes, because, well, many bullets are supersonic. 22 is typically subsonic. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched the boat the whole time.
Hold it!
There wasn't much else to look at. Yep. I don't know if she heard a bang and she thought Gordy was out there. Kinda doubt she wasted any time looking at a boat. Why? What'd I do now? What are you giving me that look for? Definitely suspicious. Maybe it's time for some evidence. Witness, continue. Hold your hush, puppies, Pops. I'm getting there. And I saw a flash near one of the man's hands. Heard another gunshot. Really? You weren't looking for Gordy, huh?
Objection!
Miss Hart, were you really looking at that boat? What's with you? Of course I was looking at it. It's the only thing out there. Any normal person would be looking at it. I agree, any normal person would. But you are far from normal. What? Y'all want to step over here and say that? You were camping at the lake taking a picture of Gordy. Think about it. What would you do if you heard a loud noise? You'd be scanning the lake for signs of Gordy, that's what. You wouldn't give the boat a second thought. Ah! Order! Continue, Mr. Wright. You testified that you were watching the boat through binoculars. However, you wouldn't need binoculars to watch that boat. You wouldn't need them to search for Gordy. That's what you were doing. Ah! Well? Well, now y'all mention it. I did sort of take my binoculars and kind of scan the lake a bit. I mean, Gordy might have been out there and all. Miss Hart, are you saying that you were not watching the boat then? Sorry, y'all. Oh, definitely. I wasn't fibbing, really. I was just, well, you know, I could be a witness to a murder and all. Kind of got excited. False testimony is a crime. And thank you for the hydrate. And the stretching. Oh. Now, sure, I was watching the boat till now. This is totally uncalled for. But hey, you got the photograph, you got proof. Still, we can't see who's shooting whom in this. Right. That's why I took the photo in. Witness, that's enough. You've had a long day. Shut your pie hole. Shut my what? What was she gonna say? She took the photo and what? Wait a second. She even had a photograph to prove it. You really can't tell the photo who's shooting. That's why she said she's gonna enlarge the photo. She said it'll drop the quality it might, but she'll let us see us who's who. She enlarged that photo. Why wouldn't Von Karma let her show it? Got a hunch. I bet that enlarged photo shows something bad for Von Karma. It's my chance. If I'm wrong, though, I'll be in prison for Edgeworth. Or worse. Worse? What should I do? Yeah. Miss Hart, look at this photograph. Every time it makes me laugh. You enlarged this photograph, did you not? Yeah, I did. Why has that enlargement not been presented to the court?
Objection!
Because it does not exist. What are y'all talking about? You were the one who told me not to show it in court in the first place. Yo, fool. Yep. What is the meaning of this, Mr. Von Karma? Miss Hart. Show the photograph to the court. Show us the enlargement.
Objection!
Prosecution objects to submission of this evidence. Objection denied. Witness will show the enlargement to the court. Here it is. Still can't see who is firing in this. Could be the defendant, or maybe it's not. Regardless, I'll accept this as evidence. Court lake photo added to the court record. Happy now, Mr. Wright? Has to be something. You asked for the enlargement, you got the enlargement. And little good it has done any of us. That's why I requested she not show it. Suppose this means cross-examination. is over, obviously. And I would like to close the cross-examination of Miss Lotta Hart. And none too soon. That was a flagrant waste of my time. Mr. Von Karma, do you have anything to add? I stated everything I need to when this trial began. Decisive evidence, a decisive witness. What else could possibly be required? Nothing, of course. I believe it's time for me to declare my verdict. Wait, it's not supposed to go like this. There has to be a clue in this photo somewhere. It's bad, real bad. What should I do? I think we're going to object. Your Honor, there is something decidedly strange with this enlargement. What might it be? Mr. Wright, we'll show the court what you mean. What about this photo is strange? Okay, here goes nothing. Show the judge what's so strange about this photo. Wait a minute. Edgeworth is right-handed. And that's a left hand.
Take that!
Here, Your Honor. The shooter. I'm not sure I understand. What about the shooter is strange? Look at the hand holding the pistol, Your Honor. The hand? The hand directly contradicts another piece of evidence. This man's left hand is... What? This man's left hand is what? Let me show you. I'll show you the evidence that left hand contradicts. Bears prints from Edgeworth's right hand.
Take that!
Evidence is clear. The man who was photographed is holding that pistol in his left hand. However, prints on the murder weapon were found from Edgeworth's right hand. Ergo, the man shooting this pistol in this photograph is not Mr. Edgeworth. Now that everyone in the courtroom has quieted down, yeah, like, you can shoot a gun with your offhand. That's easy enough. But if the prints that were found was from a different hand entirely, then that comes into question. I would like to reconvene this court of law. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor? You have given us definitive proof today. We now know that it was not Mr. Edgeworth who fired the pistol that night. However, this leaves us with a rather large problem. If Mr. Edgeworth didn't do it, then who shot our victim? Precisely. As we have seen, there were no other people in the lake that night. Who but the defendant could have shot the victim? Could have been suicide. There's only one explanation remaining. The man who shot the victim was none other than the victim himself. Order! Order! So you are saying that the victim committed suicide? Yes, Your Honor. I can think of no other explanation. Indeed, that does seem to be the only remaining option. I'm so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright. But suicide is out of the question. What? Examination of the victim's wound reveals the distance from which he was shot. The distance. Yeah, there would have been, like, gunpowder residue, burning from the muzzle flash. Yeah. The victim was clearly shot from further than a meter away. Well, that ain't a meter. It's very close, like maybe half a meter. A meter? That's 3 feet. And it said it was further than a meter away. No. There is no way it could have been suicide. Order, order! Mr. Von Karma, are you sure of the accuracy of your data? Of course! I had already considered the possibility of suicide, you see. Autopsy report updated in the court records. About approximately 1 meter away. I see. Thank you. Very well, allow me to state my opinion. Considering the situation, the shooter has to be the defendant, Mr. Edgeworth. However, prints on the gun revealed the shooter was not Mr. Edgeworth. It's a conundrum. Therefore, I'd like to suspend some proceedings for this trial for the day. The court orders the defense and the prosecution to further investigate this matter. Understood? Yes, Your Honor. That is all. This court is adjourned. December 26th, 1:15. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2. That was a close one. Hey, don't you have anything to say? No, I've yet to be declared innocent, Wright. Well, yeah, but what happened out there on that lake anyway? If you didn't commit suicide, then who? Shooter was about a meter away, too. What? Don't give me that look. I did not kill him! I was just kidding around. Look. I'm gonna go and check on Maya. Oh. Right? What? Tell her something for me. What? Tell her to watch what she says in court. That's all. Would it kill you to just state how you really feel with a thanks, Edgeworth? I requisition a transcript of Lotta's entire testimony. Thought it might give me some ammunition for the trial tomorrow. Of course, she didn't see the shooter, so the only part of her testimony that stood was the bang she heard. Lotta's disposition added to court records. To be continued. Oh, definitely. Save your progress up to this point? Yep. And we are definitely going to call this a video. And so I will tell you, too. So there has not been an anime based off of this game. There has been a live action movie. I'll link it in my Discord forum. So, on that note, let's see who else is playing games right now. Looks like Code Lizard just finished Fire Emblem, so we'll send you over to HC Bailey. Anyway, thanks all for dropping by. Hope you all have a great one, and tomorrow we'll probably be beating the main game of Final Fantasy II. Have a good one, folks.